If you're looking for stock market winners, and let's face it, everybody is, my next guest might have a few for you. His name is Gordon Scott, and he's the author of this book, Invest to Win. He's here to give us some of those winners right now. Welcome, Gordon.
Thanks, Greg. Thanks for having me.
All right, before we get to your picks, in your book you talk a lot about the market's mood. What's the mood of the market right now?
Most investors would find this hard to believe, but the market is primed for growth. The market isn't panicking, and it's prepared to break through its old highs and keep going significantly higher.
And what could take it off track?
Well, there will be some fluctuation, just psychological barrier from the old high. And there's always the Europe headlines, but really these things are small. We would have to see a couple of months of really panicked investor behavior in order to expect the market to top out here.
All right, well, speaking of those European headlines, European sales have hurt Ford. Nevertheless, you say Ford is a stock that will help people win. Tell me why.
Ford's management has got this company driving down the right road. Ford has difficulty in Europe, but the management team has a plan to contain costs, and their great opportunity is actually domestic, where stock will probably benefit from an increase in unit sales by 9%. That's what management is forecasting. They called it right in the early part of the year, and the auto numbers being released today show that new car buying just isn't showing signs of letting up.
All right. Now, Yahoo has had a very nice turnaround under Marissa Mayer. Stock's really turned up. Can she keep it going with all those remote workers finally coming to the office?
You know, the great thing about Marissa Mayer and what she's doing is that she makes decisions driven on data. She looked over the VPN logs and realized remote workers weren't logging in. She needs the collective increase and synergy from people working together in that company so she can tap the intellectual assets. I think investors have a crush on her, and I think they're going to drive the stock higher.
All right, finally, you're a fan of Delta. Airline stocks have had a nice run so far. Delta's selling off a little bit today over its oil hedging. Tell me why you want to stick with Delta.
It's an interesting thing that's happening today. Delta's off 6% just on news that the refinery probably won't hit the bottom line in the coming quarter. But that tells us how much that refinery, at least from an investor's point of view, is being added to the value of Delta. About 6%. That's not going away. That refinery will come up, be operational, and provide a significant competitive advantage to Delta. Basically, you're able to buy the stock on a 6% discount today.
All right, everyone scoop it up. Thanks for coming, Gordon. And thank you for watching The Street.